Good morning to a brand new day. Time to learn and games to play. Learning things is so much fun. Learning is good for everyone.
Hello, little learners. Welcome back to our learning space. I'm Miss Laura. Can you tell me your name? I'm so happy that you made it back here today. I'm also feeling very brave. Brave is a feeling you get when you do something different and you feel good about it. You might be feeling courageous and your face might look like this. But maybe you're feeling a little nervous this morning because you're not sure about a new thing that you have to try. If you're nervous, your face might look like this. Now you already know how I like to check how I'm feeling, and that's by looking in the mirror. And you can check how you're feeling too by looking in the mirror. And all week I've been trying to trick you, and I've been putting different black dots on my 10 frame. Let me try that again. Should I make it harder? I think I might. Let's see. I'm gonna put some black dots on the bottom and some black dots on the top, and I'm gonna flip it over for you to see what number is represented. Ready? 1, 2, 3. What number do you see? Let's look at it together. I see 2 dots on this side and 2 dots on this side. Let's count how many dots in all. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 dots all together. But maybe you noticed 2 on top and 2 on the bottom. That still makes 4. So let me grab my number 4 mirror and then we'll look together and see how we're feeling. See, number 4. See, I think I already know how I'm feeling. Now it's your turn to point to the picture that best matches how you're feeling. Can you point to the picture that shows how you're feeling? If you don't see a picture that matches how you're feeling, say you're feeling out loud. If you're having a strong feeling like scared, sad, or angry, take belly breaths. That might help calm your body down. It's so important for you to check in on how you're feeling, and don't forget to check in on those around you, maybe even your teacher today. Now we have a special friend that shared their picture. His name is Matthias. Can we say hi to Matthias? Hi, Matthias. Look, special letter M for Matthias. Now in this picture, Matthias looks like he's against a fence. And do you notice what he's doing with his finger? He's going like this. Look, he's smiling and his eyes are bright. How do you think he's feeling? If you think that Matthias is feeling joyful, make a joyful face like this. If you think that he's feeling sad, make a sad face like this. Let me take a look. Looks like joyful faces all around. Matthias, we think that you're feeling joyful today and in this picture. Thank you so much for sharing your story. Now, boys and girls, if you want to share your story, ask a parent, a family member, or a teacher to send it to the address below. Hey, let's check our visual schedule for our plan for today. We did our emotional check-in, and remember, you do that throughout the day too. We're doing our weekly investigation. Now, all this week, we've been learning about people in our community that take care of animals. We visited with the zookeeper and talked about veterinarians. We did some crafts and some math with animals. Now, today, we're going to do something special. We're going to read a story about animals, and I used puppets to tell that story. I can't wait to show you. Then we're going to sing our goodbye song. Does that sound like a good plan? Okay, now before we go to our intentional message, I'm going to show you a movement card. Now today's movement is actually not really that much of a movement, but I'll show you what I mean in a minute. Ready? Da 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 da! It's the letter Y. Y for yodel. Yodel is a special way of singing, and it kind of sounds like this. Ready? I'm going to do it. Yodel-ay-oo. That's yodel. I'm so glad I had a partner to yodel with. That rarely happens. Now let me go over to my intentional message and we'll focus for the day. Our intentional message says, humans play a big part in taking care of animals. Now, do you remember some of the animals that humans take care of? We showed it in a video. Dogs, snakes, rabbits, kittens, and sometimes even tigers. Sometimes hungry tigers named Gahara, right? Let's see, when animals are sick, a special doctor called a veterinarian helps them. A special doctor named veterinarian helps animals when they're sick. We learned about that in a video too, didn't we? Now let's check in with Rufus. I think he has another joke for us. He's really coming out of his shell. Let's see. Hi, Rufus. How are you? I'm feeling great. Miss Lara, I have a question for you. Okay, what's your question? Why is a veterinarian not called a doctor? That's a good question. I don't know. That would make more sense, wouldn't it? Now, I hear you have a joke for me? What's the best thing about a deadly snake? The best thing? That it's far away from me? They've got lots of poisonality. Oh, that's right, poison dead. I get it, Rufus. You're really not shy anymore. You're feeling so outgoing. Now, did you get to do that art that we did yesterday? What kind of animal did you make? I made a dog. It was a self-portrait. It was handsome. Ooh, handsome. What a wonderful word. Now let's put you away so we can sing our song with our friends. Today we're going to sing a song about another animal that veterinarians and people take care of. Do you see what it is? It's a turtle. You'll see it in just a moment. Our song is At the Veterinarians to the tune of Down by the Station. Ready? At the veterinarians early in the morning, see the little turtles waiting in a row. See the veterinarian give the turtles checkups. Now, turtles don't really make a sound that's recognizable, so we're going to crawl. Ready? Crawl, crawl, crawl. Now home they go. Really good. Now, I think we have time for our special challenge. Ooh, this is a hard one. I hope we can do it. It says, count how many words are in the song. Oh boy, let's see. Now remember, letters together make words. So this is a word. Let's see if we can count them together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. What comes next? This one can be tricky. 30 words all together. Thank you for counting with me. Okay, boys and girls, now it's going to be time to watch a video. And I'm starting a new thing called Fairy Tale Friday. And our fairy tale today is about a mouse and a lion. Let's watch together. Fairy Tale Friday, classic stories retold by Miss Lara. Today's story is The Lion and the Mouse, an Aesop fable. Let's watch. A lion lay asleep in the forest, his great head resting on his paws. A shy little mouse came upon him unexpectedly, and in her fright and hurry to get away, ran across the lion's nose. Woken up from his nap, the lion laid his huge paw angrily on the tiny creature to kill her. Oh no! Mouse. Please let me go, and someday I will surely repay you. The lion was much amused to think that a mouse could ever help him, but he was generous and finally let the mouse go. Some days later, while stalking his prey in the forest, the lion was caught in the toils of a hunter's net. Unable to free himself, he filled the forest with his angry roaring. The mouse knew the voice and quickly found the lion struggling in the net. Running to one of the great ropes that bound him, she gnawed it until it parted, and soon the lion was free. You laughed when I said I would repay you, said the mouse. Now you see that even a mouse can help a lion. The moral of the story is, a kindness is never wasted. Do you remember how the mouse felt when she was caught by the lion? What clues do you have that that's the way she felt? Or why the lion let the mouse go? Would you have let the mouse go? Classic stories usually have a moral. In this one, it was, kindness is never wasted. What do you think that means? I hope you enjoyed today's story, and don't worry if you didn't have enough time to answer the questions. All of our episodes are on pbs.org. Check it out. Now you can read all kinds of fairy tales in the books around you, and don't forget to check the Sora app too. Hey, now it's time to see what we accomplished today. We did our emotional check-in, and remember that's something that you can do throughout the day. And don't forget to include your family, your teacher, maybe your classmates too. Check in on how they're feeling. We did our weekly investigation, and we talked about people that help animals. We talked about a veterinarian, and we watched a zookeeper. We did crafts with animals and some math with animals, and we ended our day with a fairy tale about a mouse and a lion. Now it's time to sing our goodbye song. Ready? Let's do that together. It says, 1, 2, it was nice to see you. 3, 4, it was good to explore. 5, 6, I hope that it sticks. 7, 8, so in school you'll do great. 9, 10, can't wait to see you again. And my friends, that means that this is the end. Now this is the end of our week too. It's Friday. That means it's time to say a really big goodbye with a smooch and a squeeze. And don't forget, read, play, and enjoy the rest of your day. Goodbye.
Good morning to a brand new day. Time to learn and games to play. Learning things is so much fun. Learning is good for